And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 11 points for Rajon Rondo.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's a screen. Passes to Gasol. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Get that.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Rondo passes to Howard to take the lead, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game. Chicago trailing here. Gasol, a screen on Rondo. The feed to Freak. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Rondo kicks to Roy. Allen dishes to Howard. Gasol with the defensive effort. Now the Bulls with it. Here's Freak, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And that one's good.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
To the middle, there's Freak, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Allen. Bradley passes to Rondo. Outside Roy. Screen by Howard. Outer dishes to Howard. To the middle. And the shot's good from Crowder. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Bradley with room to shoot. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the paint. Double by Howard. Freak loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Freak's got 46 points. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And it's Bradley off the drive. Misses off the left iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Freak with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Gasol kicks to Freak. Dwight Howard grabs the board. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
Dishes to Freak. Takes it from 10. It's in!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Screen by Howard. Bradley passes to Rondo. Back to Bradley. No one near him. Here's Roy. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Kicks to Freak. Outside Brent. He dishes it to Howard. Feeds it to Crowder. Got it up in time. Oh, it's off the mark. Welliker just joining us. This one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Chicago right now, Freak, he's in at 3. Portis is out there with Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Little in at the point guard. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Guys, I'll bet those adjustments come as a bit of a surprise as they've waited until the overtime to make them. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Howard dishes to Crowder. Offline with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Celtics making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics, Avery Bradley.
Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Screen by Howard. They set the screen. Bradley kicks to Roy. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Long range from the inbound. And it's Freak missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Noah with the block. Here's Freak. That one bounces around and comes back out. Boston shooting straight 49% from the field. Nice ball movement by Boston. The dish to Crowder. Screen by Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Here's Bradley. Screen by Howard. And it's Bradley off the drive. Tipped away. Stolen by Noah. One-on-one here. Here's Freak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Here's Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Butler. Roy with the rebound. And here's Boston. They trail by 1. And here's Bradley. There's the pass to Roy. The feed now to Rondo. Howard setting the pick for Rondo. It's in!
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Little passes to Freak. Yes!
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, at the end of the game, you guys were able to stay on top. How were you able to gain an advantage over them in this one?
Well, of course, we didn't gain in the next quarter. We always had it, but we just out there stringing them along because we knew they take the loss tougher if it was close. I don't know. That's the kind of mind games we play with teams.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.